Oh, what the hell? Welcome, everybody. We're going to get started here in just a little bit. Hey, Julie, I see you over there. Thanks for being here. Let's see. Let's get some stuff right here. Yeah, something's not right over there. Okay, just one moment here. And let's get some things right here. Got congested in here right now, but it's all good. And we're going to get started here. Okay. And this one's got to come over a little bit. Just got to. Okay. All right. I think we're settled in here and we're just about ready to go. All right. A very pleasant good afternoon to you, everyone. Hi, my name is Pastor Charles Williams, and I'm the founder and the creator of the concept known and used all over the world today as the Amber Alert here in the United States of America, Amber Alert EU throughout all of Europe, and the Child Rescue Alert in other parts of the world. This is an update, if you will, a continuation of this Amber Alert out of New Jersey, okay? But before we go to that particular alert, okay, before we go to that particular alert, I want to, out of respect to another alert that went on simultaneously with this alert out of New Jersey. This alert didn't go as long as the one in New Jersey did, but this was an alert out of California for 2-year-old John Weir. This is him right here. Okay, and before we get into the information out of New Jersey that we're going to share, can we pause for a moment of silence? This little kid, okay, this little kid in California was found murdered along with his non-custodial daddy on yesterday. And I wanted to start this broadcast out with just a moment of silence for 2-year-old John Weir. Would you indulge us, please? Join us in a moment of silence. Jesus loves the little children, all the little children of the world. Red, yellow, black, and white, they're all precious in his sight. Jesus loves the little children of this world. To his family, To his family, our prayers, our deepest and heartfelt prayers and condolences go out to you on on today. And again, that was the information. Um, that was the information. That was the situation out of California. Now let's go to the case in New Jersey. As many of you know, on September the 16th, that's a little more than a week ago now. On September the 16th, 5-year-old Dulce Maria Alvarez was snatched from a New Jersey park, okay, on the 16th. A search, an all-out search has ensued. All of the law enforcement alphabet soup are involved in trying to find this little girl. This is her. These are her images just over my shoulder here. I'm just going to let this loop continue to run. These are the last known images of 5-year-old Dulce Alvarez. Okay? And right now, authorities are no closer to finding this girl than they were. And this is day 10, okay? This is day 10. And authorities still are no closer to finding this girl than they were on day 1. Authorities have put out information to the Latino community. Telemundo and Univision has been very, very helpful in helping us to dive deep into the Latino community as it relates to this particular Amber Alert. But again, no tips. Authorities have even said that, listen, if you are concerned about your immigration status and you have information, they said, don't worry about it. They're not going to even, okay? So they still haven't found her. Yes, Nisha, they still have not found her yet. Authorities are saying, don't worry about your immigration status. We got your back on that. If you have any information concerning to this child, please share whatever information that you may have. Come forward. And so don't worry about your immigration status. Authorities have did that. Still, no information on this child yet. Authorities and people within the community then put forth a large reward. Okay, that's been 3-4 days ago now. Still, no response. Authorities, the latest information is that authorities got in touch. They did speak directly with the father of this 5-year-old child. He lives in Mexico, okay? And though he lives in Mexico, he is cooperating with the authorities. Authorities are hoping to have a face-to-face visit with him soon, based on the last report that I read. And but as of this point, I wanted to come in here today because this is day 10. This is day 10. And this girl went missing from a public park, okay? She went missing from a public park, people all in the park and everything. She went missing right after her. This is her right here, okay? Right after going to that store, right here, right after going to that store, this girl was abducted, okay? And, you know, I have sit down and I've looked at these images again and again and again and again. And I did the freeze frame and you know, a lot of people have tried to slam the mother and say all kind of disparaging things about the mother and her parenting skills and so forth. But from what I can see and from what I can find, this mother has taught her children, and she taught them well. You see, when they go in the store, They don't just go running all over the store. They stay right there. Obviously, that's some good parenting. That's some good parenting skill right there. When you can go into a store and your kids know to stay close to you, even in a convenience store. Okay. And there are other things that I've seen that cause me to think that, you know what, this mother did the best that she could. Okay. And look at the little girl holding her little brother. Okay. As a caretaker, helping her mom, because her mom is 5 months pregnant right now. Okay. Look at this. Just moments before she was abducted. I'm just letting this loop continue to play because I saw this and I said, I've got to come in. We got to come in and we got to have a conversation around some things. And so, like many of you, I have been seriously, thinking and picking my brain and wrecking my brain, trying to figure out, what could have happened? How could this have happened? And so forth. And so now as we come into day 10 on this, okay, I want to go over a few things with you. Please continue to share on Periscope, okay? Continue to share on Facebook as well. But on day 10, as of day 10 today, there are some things have changed, and some things that were relevant in a particular way at day 1 through 5 or day 1 through 6 or whatever. Some things have changed a little bit that I want you all to be mindful of. One, this little girl, Dulce Marie Alvarez, most likely going into day 10, okay? Most likely going into day 10, she's most likely not wearing the same clothes. If she's alive, she's most likely not wearing these same clothes. I'm showing the images because I want you to see her face, okay? But she's most likely not wearing the same clothes, but those clothes are very important. If she's alive, though she may not be wearing them, for those who are participating in the community search efforts and so forth, these clothing items are vital. Because whereas she may not be wearing them, her abductor may have attempted to discard the clothing, either by way of a dumpster or by way of a field or something. Okay, so that's going to be a little bit of a shift. The clothes are still important, but she may not be wearing those clothes. So if you're searching, if you're conducting searches in and around the New Jersey area or so forth, don't just be so focused on looking for the child, though that is important, okay? We want to find this child, but also be mindful of the clothing items that she was wearing, because this may turn up that we find a shirt here. We may find a shirt with a koala bear on it here, or some black and white pants in a dumpster here, and so forth. Abductors typically, after so long, and if the child is still alive, they will attempt to try to throw away the clothing, okay? And so dumpster areas, landfills, or if you're just searching again, be mindful that don't think that because you saw something that's black and white that's not important. If you see anything that's black and white, please get in touch with the authorities. You see something that has a koala bear on it in a field somewhere, please get in touch with the authorities, okay? Because that is important. But again, this being day 10, chances are she is not wearing those same clothing, okay? That's one. So again, those who are participating in field searches or grid searches, or especially, they're going to be especially looking for anything that is akin to a yellow shirt with the colada bear on it, akin to some black and white pants, much as seen here in this clip, or akin to a sandal, maybe one sandal. You may not find a pair. You may see just one, and say, hey, this doesn't mean anything. You don't know that. Okay, if you find a sandal, you find a sock, you find these black and white pants or whatever, whether they're the ones or not, please err on the side of caution in this. Okay, anyone with any information, please, you're being asked to call area code 1-856-451-0033. Again, that's 1-856-451-0033 or 911. Again, these items, and I bring this up because these items might be found apart from the child. So again, hear what I'm saying. The child, day 10 of this child may not be wearing these same clothes, okay? But these clothing items are very important in the continuation of the search for this 5-year-old girl. These items may be found apart from the child, as abductor may have discarded these clothing items because of the media attention put on this particular child. Second, much like the information I shared with you about the child, the suspect, okay? The suspect in this may no longer be wearing what we put out before that he was wearing, okay? Suspect may not be wearing orange sneakers, red pants, and a black shirt here on day 10, okay? But those items are critically important because, again, given my history of working these cases for decades now, okay, abductors typically try to discard their clothing items that they know are being sought for in description with an Amber Alert. So this suspect may very well have discarded those orange shoes in a dumpster, may have discarded those red pants in a dumpster, may have discarded the black shirt in a dumpster somewhere. So please don't take anything for granted. If you're living in an apartment complex and you go to take your trash out or whatever, and you see a black shirt in your dumpster, listen, err on the side of caution. Okay? You go there and you see a one orange sneaker or a pair of orange sneakers, don't touch them. Call the authorities. If you're wrong, at least you tried. Okay? Or the same with the red pants. You go to the dumpster and you toss your trash in the dumpster and you see a pair of red pants and you go, they were looking for some red pants. Something as subtle, as simple as that could break this case wide open. Okay, it really, really could. So we need everyone to really pay attention. Again, most likely in day 10, the suspect is not wearing what they put out that he or she is wearing, because I'm not convinced that it was just a he. I'm not convinced that this was just one person acting alone. May not have been. We don't know this, okay? But anyone with any information, I'll get into that in a minute. Anyone with any information, you're being asked to call area code 856-451. Thank you. 856-451-0033. God bless you, Merrick. Thank you. Or you can call 911 there in the New Jersey area. Now, here's where things get really, really tricky and dicey. Okay. I was sitting down and I was thinking about this and thinking about this and thinking about this. And, this is probably like my 4th video that we've done on this particular case. And that means nothing. Listen here, I own this network. We'll do as many videos as we need to do until we find this child. Okay. But here's the thing. This child has been missing for 10 days. Okay, she's been missing for 10 days and we haven't been able to locate her. But I want to reverse something here and put this out there. Has anyone in the New Jersey area not heard from a certain friend all of a sudden? Okay? Has anyone out there in the New Jersey area not heard from a certain friend all of a sudden who fit the build of a thin, light-skinned male with no facial hair, but does have acne? Seems kind of odd. Seems kind of odd that this child is the only one missing. Okay? But seems like to me, if somebody snatched this child and ran off with her, wouldn't they be missing too? Seems like to me that that there should be perhaps a co-worker who perhaps called in and said that they quit on the following day that may have fit that bill. Could have been a co-worker, maybe a brother or a son that maybe somebody hasn't heard from in the last 10 days that fit this build. Light skin male, no facial hair, but has acne. That acne ain't going nowhere, okay? That, in fact, I almost want to say that acne is going to get this person caught. But they have no facial hair and they have acne. Seems to me somebody may have had a friend that fit that bill, and all of a sudden they hadn't heard from him in a few days. Okay? Authorities, something as simple as that, authorities may just want to know, okay, you have a friend that had acne and you just all of a sudden hadn't heard from them in about 8 to 10 days. What was their name? Okay? Something as little and as subtle as that could break this case wide open. It could be a co-worker that you suddenly hadn't seen in about a week. Could be a brother or a son that maybe you haven't seen in about a week. Could be an uncle that you hadn't heard from, in about a week. You used to hear from him frequently, and now you don't hear from him. But he kind of fit that bill a little bit, Want to say this, that there is a red car that is being sought in connection with this Amber Alert. A red vehicle that has a sliding side door. And I want to be crystal clear about something. Somebody submitted a tip a few days ago. They submitted a tip to the authorities of an image of a red vehicle. The authorities investigated that and they dismissed that particular image of the red vehicle. But authorities did not remove the red vehicle being sought in connection with the Amber Alert. There is still a red vehicle that is part of this Amber Alert. It's just that it wasn't that one that that someone submitted to the authorities as a possible tip. Okay, want to be crystal clear about that. Now, like I was saying, that it's interesting that no one else has been reported missing. A missing adult. Somebody that that had a job and all of a sudden they called in and they quit, but they fit this bill. Okay, and you're like, what? It might not be him, but you need to share that name with the authorities. Okay. It's something we're down to the point of looking at something so subtle, again, could blow this case wide open. The fact that here it is. Here's another point, another train of thought. The fact that no one fitting this description has been reported missing from that area suggests to me that the abductor may still be local. Okay? Okay? The fact that no one else has been, reported missing or seen anything odd that all of a sudden somebody is missing, the fact that nothing like that has been reported suggests to me, given my decades of experience in working these cases, that the abductor may still be local and still blending in among the community. That's what it suggests to me. Again, the footage right here, okay, this is footage. This is the last known footage. This is the last available footage. Mother took her children to the store before taking them to the park. Okay. Now, I want to put this out there too. Authorities are moving heaven and earth trying to find this girl. Okay. They are asking the community to check your personal smartphone cameras. If you were in and around that park that day between the hours of, let's say, 2 and 6, okay, authorities want you to please review any images, any videos. Maybe you were taking a clip of a pickup basketball game or something, and you may have accidentally picked up the suspect in that clip. Please, they're asking everyone to check your video camera footage, your still photos, your selfies. Just look at them all and see if there's something in the background that might be able to give authorities a sense of direction in this case. Now, there are some other cameras that I want to put into the mix as well. ATMs, okay? Every ATM has a camera on it, okay? If this person took this child, whoever it was that took this child, at some point, if they didn't already have money, most likely they had to go to an ATM of some type between 12 noon on the 16th and 12 noon on the 17th. They probably went to an ATM to withdraw some money. Again, the images from the ATM, a thin, light-skinned male, no facial hair, but that has acne. Okay? And you know how close you have to get up on an ATM? An ATM will get a very good picture of you. Okay? Again, that banks should participate. And if authorities haven't already, they're doing a great job, but I'm just putting this out there, okay, for banks to check their video surveillance of their ATM cameras in New Jersey. Traffic cameras. You mean to tell me, you want me to believe that this suspect drove right out of New Jersey and not one traffic camera in New Jersey picked them up? Okay. I have a traffic cam app, and I know that given the path to that park and given the path from that park, there are a number of cameras, and Department of Transportation is to go back, take a look between the hours of 12 noon on the 16th and 12 noon on the 17th, particularly, and see if there's anything that stands out in connection with that. I know authorities are going business to business and doors. We know about the Ring doorbells and Ring camera doorbells and all of that. But this next one I want to raise is all of these are real, but this next one, listen, both the suspect and the child, if this child is alive, are eating in some way. Okay? They're eating in some way. Now, they know better. than to go into a restaurant. They know better, okay? I will give them that he's not that dumb. But, so then how then would they eat? Possible that fast food restaurants need to be on alert. Fast food restaurants such as your McDonald's, Wendy's, Arby's, Roy Rogers, other entities of the likes. Any restaurant that has a drive-through, let's just put it like that, McDonald's and so forth. Any restaurant that has a drive-through, particularly, please check your video footage for that day, the 16th or the 17th, from 12 noon on the 16th to 12 noon on the 17th. They had to get some food from somewhere, okay? And I would say the same for truck stops, okay? If this person is driving and driving across, driving across country, whatever, they've had to stop and get gas at least every 450 miles, okay? In any direction, they've had to stop to get gas. So I'm of the opinion, and it's just my opinion, I'm of the opinion that they are on someone's camera, okay? That person just needs to take the time to look, okay? Look through it, okay? Again, I would say from 12 noon on September the 16th to at least 12 noon on September the 17th. Somebody has this child and that suspect on their camera that they just don't know it. Okay. Okay, in closing, thank all of you. Again, these are the images, the last images of this baby right here. This child right here. Looks like a child well kept. You know what? Okay. This looks like a child that's well kept. There's the mother coming in with the other two children. Okay. This child goes straight to the ice cream thing. This is absolutely normal. Absolutely normal. She gives her mom the ice cream that she chooses. She's talking to her little brother. Little brother hadn't made his decision yet, trying to figure out what he wants, and she's trying to help him. Not a care in the world. They're trying to satisfy little brother, okay? And they close the thing back, and there she goes. She's picking up little brother. She's helping mama be a big caretaker to the little brother, okay? And then she's over here. She's playing with another little girl, okay? They're not just rambling all through the store as some of y'all's kids do, okay? And that's the last image. That's the last image. Now, I'm going to close with some parting words here, okay? The thoughts of my own, the opinions of my own, okay? Here we go. What do I believe in this case? Here's what I believe. I believe that this little girl is still alive. I really do. I do. I've done this for decades, okay? And when I have a sinking feeling, okay, that something's not going to end right, I deal with that differently. But in this case, I feel like that this little girl is alive. Whoever took her, I don't believe that she was taken to do harm to. I don't believe that. For some reason, I'm just not feeling that, y'all. I don't believe that whoever took her to do harm to. I think whoever took her to try to pass her off as their own. Okay? I believe also that given the description as to how this child was led to the van, how she was conveniently placed in the van, and then the suspect got in the front seat and drove off while she was still in the back seat. I don't know. I just believe that perhaps that somebody whom they have been in contact with was in that van. That's what I believe. Okay. Again, um, anyone with any information, you're please been asked to call. Several numbers here, and we have several ways that you can submit a tip. Okay. The first number, those of y'all in and around New Jersey, the first number you can call is area code 856-451-0033. Okay, that's area code 856-451-0033, or you can call 911. Again, your immigration status does not matter. Authorities will not be questioning you about your immigration status if you think you have information concerning the whereabouts of this child. Another number you can call, 1-800-CALL-FBI. Okay, 1-800-CALL-FBI. Use option 4, then option 8. Okay, again, that's 1-800-CALL-FBI. Use option 4, then use option 8. If you want to text a tip, okay, you want to text the tip, you can simply go TIP, that's tip 411, that's TIP 411, and in the comment section, put Bridgeton, BRIDGETON, and they will receive your tip. You can also upload any images or videos. If you were in and around that park on the 16th of September, you can upload any videos or images that may be relevant to this case to http://www.fbi.gov/ALAVEZ. And that's the link that you can go to and follow the prompts on that link, and it will allow you to where's it at? Okay, it will allow you to then share the images that you may have. Okay, let's go back here and do something here. Just one moment. Okay, and we will put that one. Go there. We'll go there. Okay, and that should come up, right? No, that's not coming up. Okay, so how about here? What's going on? Not there. Okay, so we had a malfunction here. Looks like as it relates to the video clip. So again, this child has been missing. Pull her up here. Okay, this child has been missing for several days now. Okay, what is going on here? This child has been missing now. Again, this is day 10. This is day 10 of this girl's disappearance. Where is 5-year-old Dulce Marie Alvarez out of Bridgeton, New Jersey? I want to thank all of you for watching, and I want to close. I think I have one last point that I needed to share with you. Okay. There we go. No, we're good. Okay. So that's the update. Okay. Day 10, and she is still missing. Somebody knows where this little girl is. Somebody does. Somebody knows where this little girl is, and it's just a matter of time before the authorities. I don't know what's going on with that. Okay. It's just a matter of time before the authorities home in on where she is and who has her. But once again, she is still missing, and this Amber Alert is going to stay active. Okay, it's not going away. This Amber Alert is going to stay active. To the grandmother, to the mother, I stand with you. I absolutely do. I stand with you, because given everything that I've seen, everything that I've read, everything that I've saw, to the mother, you did nothing wrong. You did nothing wrong. Every day of the week, every day of the week, parents do exactly what you did. They take their kids after school. They take their kids to the store, buy them an after school snack or whatever. They buy them an after school snack, go to the park, allow their kids to burn off steam, to burn off energy. And, um, you know, this is what they do. The only thing that happened here that went awry is that there was a predator. Obviously, there was a predator or predators in that park on that day that took this little girl. And listen here, come here, listen to me. As Amber Alert founder, I am not letting up off of this case until we find this little girl. Again, I stated before, I'm on the record of saying this. I don't believe that this little girl is deceased. I believe that someone has her and that she is still alive. I don't believe that somebody abducted this girl to do harm to her. I believe that somebody has her and they need to give her up. Okay? How do I see this playing out at the end? Seeing that the father is over in Mexico and the mother is here in the United States, authorities are watching. They are watching very closely. If the father did not take this child, because he was over in Mexico, father didn't take this child. Perhaps someone sympathetic to the father may have taken this child. And given over the past year of Amber Alerts working concerning little Latino kids, if they haven't been found deceased, they've been found in Mexico. Okay? And I would not at all be surprised, though I have nothing to base that on right now. I would not at all be shocked and or surprised if we don't get information back stating that this child was found over there. Okay, so again, that she hasn't, I don't want to put that out there, she hasn't, but I would not be surprised, okay, given the cases that we have worked over the past year regarding little Latino children. So again, but for right now, it is still a nationwide Amber Alert here in the United States. And unless the FBI or authorities find something different that would then take it down, it remains in full effect right here in the United States. Continue to search in Bridgeton. If you have drones, do your own search. Go to an open field and just run your drone up and run it around. See what it picks up. Okay, but again, somebody knows something about this case. Once again, my name is Pastor Charles Williams, and I'm the founder and the creator of the concept known and used all over the world today as the Amber Alert here in the United States of America, Amber Alert EU throughout all of Europe, and the Child Rescue Alert in other parts of the world. This has been an update, the continuation of a New Jersey Amber Alert, day 10. Our thoughts, our prayers are with this family and with this community. And my word to the community is this: don't be weary in your well-doing. My word to the authorities is the same. Don't be weary in your well-doing. Okay? We don't just look till we get tired. Okay? We keep looking until we find the child who is the subject of the Amber Alert. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye-bye now. We will find this little girl. It's just a matter of time. And we're not impatient. We're not impatient. We will find her. Thank all of you for watching. And we're out on YouTube.